in other Kim Kardashian news, they dropped the trailer for this new show that Ryan Murphy, I believe, created around her called All's Fair. And apparently, the shady fans got all over social media and showed their disgust because they feel like, how dare y'all basically position Kim Kardashian above some of the biggest names in the entertainment industry, including how her name go over Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Tiana Taylor, Sarah Paulson, and Glenn Close. Like, where they do that at? So, let's get into that story. So basically, they said the teaser, which can now be seen below, shows off the series All Star. Well, I posted a video or something on my website, so if y'all haven't seen it, you can definitely go over to YouTube. It's up. But the cast includes Kim Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash Betts, Tiana Taylor, Matthew Noska, Sarah Paulson, and Glenn Close. It also features appearances from Elizabeth Berkley is in the show, which that really got me in the beginning when I saw her. And Jessica Simpson is up in there too. I was like, okay. I definitely want to check out the show, but the log line for the show was this. It says a team of female divorce attorneys leave a male-dominated firm to open their own powerhouse practice. Fierce, brilliant, and emotionally complicated, they navigate high-stakes breakups, scandalous secrets, and shifting allegiances, both in the courtroom and within their own ranks. In a world where money talks and love is a battleground, I'm surprised they didn't put Love as a Battlefield. These women don't just play the game, they change it. So now, while this does sound like a great cast, and I think, like, have y'all ever seen The Good Wife? Like, I love that show when it was on. But I think the Niecy Nash character, she's playing like the Kalinda Sharma character, which is like when they need a little dirt on these other people so that way they can have something against them. And when they want to win that case, she's out lurking in the bushes or in her car and taking pictures of these no good men. So that's Niecy Nash. And anything with Niecy Nash, I'm going to be here for. And I like this ensemble cast. These are some good, strong women that clearly are going to be surrounding Kim Kardashian. But I could definitely see that why a lot of the fans of the social media be upset because Kim is polarizing. They feel like that family has been shoved down our throats for far too long. And it's cute or whatever if she wants to get and dabble in acting and all this other stuff. But people feel like that this is some old nepotism mess that Ryan Murphy has pretty much disrespected all these people who came up through the trenches of not being Nepo babies. They had to actually work through the trenches to get the gigs that they get. But because Kim Kardashian is a name, you made this show more about her than all these other names that's a part of the show. So, of course, with that being said, offended fans took to social media to lambast Kardashian, for whom All's Fair was created for by Murphy, for taking top billing, forcing acclaimed actors to play second fiddle to the novice actress. And I guess because she failed the baby boss so many damn times until she barely passed it, and I don't know how many times she did it, about half dozen, I believe. And because she ain't really a damn lawyer, so but I guess you have to resort to playing one on TV. So yeah, so some people went on and said the following, because I do got the screenshots. So I just want to show you a couple of the pictures. And there goes the iconic Elizabeth Berkley, who looks good, by the way. Shout out to her. I love me some Elizabeth Berkley ever since she was Jessie Spano or Saved by the Bell. And I don't care what nobody says. I am a huge fan of Showgirls. Nomi Malone will forever be an icon. I love her. I love Crystal Connors. I love reciting every line from that damn movie. And the choreography was sickening. I know some people feel the way they feel, but it is a camp classic. You can't tell me nothing. I want to hear it. I love Showgirls. But anyway, so yeah, this is where people got and saw this. When they showed at the end, people was pissed because of the way they put it. They got Kim Kardashian at top billing. So a couple of people said the following. One said, in what world is Naomi Watts playing second fiddle to this hot mess or in this hot mess? The fact that Glenn Close is standing behind Kim Kardashian is blasphemous. Another person said, must be embarrassing for the likes, well, child, you spell likes wrong, of Glenn Close and Naomi Watts to be standing behind a Kardashian. And that's a whole lot of behind you standing behind. Another person said, imagine having decades of experience in your field and accolades to show for it, and now having to play second fiddle to an amateur. Ooh, y'all shady. Another person said, you mean star Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Tiana Taylor, Sarah Paulson, Glenn Close, and Kim Kardashian. Hashtag fixed it. Hashtag Hulu. Another person said, Kim Kardashian is sharing screen space with such established actors and getting a role that is somehow more important than them is just not right. But it's okay, I guess. Another person said, Matthew Redman. He said, hot garbage. Another person said, why do they keep trying to make KK an actress? Another person said, this looks horrible, make it stop. Another person said, looks trashy, but no wonder if we could see KK first credit. And that's sad with so many talented actresses in supporting roles. Another person said, did she give up on becoming a real lawyer? Another person said, Kim is a charisma black hole. She just doesn't have it. Damn, not a charisma black hole. That's like, that really is, that stings. And so I was like, yeah, I did gather a lot of comments in regards to this. Really? Like, really? Another person said, so she decided to just play one on TV. The other person said, looks like a hot mess. Nope and nope. Then it was ill. It's a joke to cast her. KK title role over the others. Nope, nah, she's not even a decent actress. And that was, I think, the problem that I had with the show, because I was like, let me fix that and then get back to Miss that was the problem I had with what was the American Horror Story that she did. I was so disappointed with that. I'll just leave it there because you see how there's Jessica Simpson. Shout out to her. I haven't seen her in a minute. That's what I had a problem with the last American Horror Story. I can get through it because I get Kim does what she does and talks how she talks, but that vocal fry and that frozen stoic thing with her, like, just to me, she has no range. I'm gonna check out the show and give it a chance to see how it is. But to me, it's two things that I fear. One is that Kim's acting is not gonna. There's no peaks and valleys with her. So I'm feeling very Drag Race right now. But there's no peaks and valleys when it comes to her and the acting jump, because they always say that when they're on that damn panel. Meanwhile, majority of them judges up there couldn't act their way out of a damn paper bag. Michelle's not a good actress. RuPaul's not a good actress. And neither is Carson Kressley, because we seen that episode, or not even Carson Kressley. It was, what's that, Ross Matthews. He ain't no good actor, because remember when they did that season, from season 17? His acting was atrocious. When he was playing, one of the characters that, it was a Ryan Murphy series that he did too, with, the Swans. Truman Capote, where he was playing him. I was like, your acting is just as hard, but you up here trying to critique people when they acting. Child, if you don't go sit down somewhere. But anyway, I worry about the peaks and valleys of her acting ability. And number two, Ryan Murphy has burned me in a lot of ways when it comes to his programming. Like, it starts out great. The campiness be camping. You know, we live for the camp. But then it comes to a certain point where it starts out great, but then by episode 3 or 4, it goes completely off the rails. So that's what is really got me worried in regards of this show, that it's going to be like just like any other Ryan Murphy series. And he's got so many. Between this, Dr. Odyssey, which is on the bubble right now, we don't know if that show's coming back. They just greenlit 911 Nashville with Leanne Rimes, and Chris O'Donnell's on it, and Brad Paisley's wife is on it. So they're trying to zhuzh up that show. Then we got 911 coming back without, Peter Krause, but they done killed him off. And Lone Star, they canceled that. So Ryan's got a lot on his plate, and we don't even know what the fate of American Horror Story is. Quiet as it's kept, they can cancel that damn show, but that show ain't been good in like 5 seasons. Quiet as it's kept, even more quieter than it's kept. I haven't really been that excited for American Horror Story since Coven. That was like the last time I thought they did a really good, well-rounded series. After that, it's like all the seasons have been kind of like just not giving me what I need. So there you have it. So I want to say all this to you. Did y'all see the trailer for the new series, All's Fair? That's supposed to be coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. It's supposed to be coming out on Hulu. It says in the fall. So more than likely, it'll probably be out in September. Which I don't understand why we're getting it now in in May. Why are you showing that now? Y'all could have just saved that for like July or August, but y'all could have shown us the trailer for that. But it looks good from what I've seen. It looked like it looks expensive. The cast is well-rounded, but Kim just seems like to be the common factor with a lot of people, that they don't want to see her in this show. And so I really wish they would stop trying to make fetch happen when it comes to the acting in her. So let me know what you think of this story in the comments down below.